Afternoon, Tim. This is Practicum blog number 25. This week we're being asked to talk about academic experiences, discussion of critical issues, emerging in the fifth month, reflect on PD involvement, and reflect on e-portfolio. Portfolio is done. PD involvement, we just had a PD day the other day. It actually went pretty quickly. We have new administration, so we have a new principal, a new vice principal, and then we just went over some rules for second semester and reinforcement on uniform policies and how to deal with late and absences. Uh, but other just than some just general notes and announcements, we were left to do whatever we want to do for the rest of that day during that PD day. So I started using my YouTube, creating a new channel and developing a curating tool where I put a lot of videos that I thought would be beneficial to my class. So I got a bunch of health and safety videos put into there now, some diversity, equity, and inclusion videos. I'm going to start putting some videos of me demonstrating some work into that channel. And then I've shared that channel with my class, and it's strictly just for my transportation classes or technology classes as a whole. But other than that, I printed off some assignments for classes, and that was my PD day as a whole. So we were kind of just left to do what we saw fit. So I tried to utilize the best I can. As you'll notice today, I'm also in a different room. I'm actually in the school library, and I'm getting my co-op hours right now. So I'm working with Mr. Kimbark, and we are satisfying those co-op hours. He's teaching me a whole bunch about co-op that I completely underestimated how much work went into a co-op program. So he's showing me the ins and outs, just added me to his shelf there last week. So I'm digging through some of the VLE on that, and excited to especially talk to a lot of young people about my experiences and opportunities, because we do have a lot of students taking skilled trade pathways into co-op. And considering I've worked with the Ontario Youth Apprenticeship Program in the past, it's actually come in really handy because I know a lot of the contacts. And I've also still awaiting a date on the Skilled Trades Ontario CEO coming by to stop and talk to students. I'm hoping to incorporate a lot of those co-op students into that experience. I'm about halfway through my mandatory hours on co-op, but I'm going to keep going by on my spare since I have to be at the school anyway, and just try to soak in as much of this as I can, because on top of my religion AQ and careers in civics and manufacturing, co-op is something that's very high on my list. You know, I joke with a lot of people in my cohort that can't wait till summer's over and then we're done all our schooling. And all I'm thinking to myself is the amount of AQs that I'll be doing. I'll be doing schooling for another straight year solid, probably picking up a lot of these AQs. And then next summer as well, for the ones that we have to be in person for. So I've worn my support blue collar shirt today because I was doing some chatting with a lot of the trades students in this corporate, and they got a kick out of it. Most people around the school get a kick out of the shirt itself, so I'm not entirely sure why. But that is my entry for this week. I know this is a really short entry because there's really not a lot to add. My class has started to go really well. Uh, being there from the start has really helped set the tone of what I wanted. And I've got three classes where everything seems to go going very smoothly. I do have one student that is challenging every word that comes out of my mouth, and that has led to be a bit of I guess, an issue that I'm working on right now. So we're going to see how that pans out. I actually had to pull him out into the hallway today and have a private conversation with him about how I expected this course to move forward, and that would be with him or without him if it kept up the way it was going. And I'm sending emails out to parents this week now, specifically his parents and the administration. So that has been the only hiccup to date. I've got kids that are bored from sitting at their desk doing health and safety training because the previous teacher, the automotive teacher who had a contract here, didn't do any health and safety training. He just let them get up and start running amok. He'd give them a quick little demonstration on how to do health and safety, and that was it. Whereas I'm not willing to put myself in that position where I have students getting hurt because they didn't go through the proper health and safety training. And as I hold a health and safety certificate and a bunch of health and safety credentials, I take this pretty seriously. So that's my blog update this week. If I have anything more to add for number 25, I'll be sure to do a follow up video. But yeah, I'm just really enjoying this co-op experience, getting that knocked out of the off the plate, and then leading into my SLP that's about to happen very shortly. Oh, another thing I did want to add: the that SLP that I'm doing for Youth Opportunities Unlimited. Part of it was a demonstration on the skilled trades, how to get into the skilled trades, finding work. And I'm actually going to utilize that PowerPoint in our co-op class as well and do a presentation for all the students. And I think it's pretty beneficial, but it's also a nice test run, I guess, before I do it for the youth opportunities presentation. It gives me a little bit of time to make any changes as necessary, I suppose. So I'm pretty pumped to do that. I might even record me doing that presentation to this co-op class, and then maybe I can revisit it and then critique myself moving forward. So anyway, I know I keep saying this is the end of my entry, but this is actually the end of my entry module, blog entry, whatever, 25 as part of Practicum. So looking forward to seeing you on the weekend, Tim. Talk soon.